Hey everyone, this is the part two of the series I started 2 days ago. And if you're new here, we are building an AI video generator. So the goal is to have these social media posts and to automate this the process and all that. So if you didn't watch the video, you can go look it up. It's on my channel. I've made a little bit of progress that I want to share with you. It's a little bit of progress. It's not a lot, but I just want to show you where I'm at right now and the challenges that I'm facing. So we're gonna jump into the screen and go straight into it. So as you can see, this is my code. I don't believe it's necessary, but I'm running the application right now. This is just the home page. There's really nothing there. As far as the UI, it kind of looks very basic, because I don't want to spend too much time working on the UI. I just want to make sure the functionality is there. I had made these progress over here, this progress component that is going to be useful to the users, but is also useful to me, so I can see where I'm at, in terms of because it looks simple, when I like I explained it in the video before. It looks simple, but once you start digging into the kind of the details, and let's just go with the theme. Let's do robotics. It's a nice kind of a topic. And so I've took that from a different project that I've been working on. The project was to generate these long YouTube video scripts, and so I just modified a little bit. It still has this functionality where it come up with ideas or the future of. Okay, well let's go with this one. So if you like this idea, for example, you can select it, but you can also click on the explore button. And so what you're going to have is this going to have like all these 6 new different topics using the starting point that you decided. So for example, if you like this one, robots in healthcare, you can also explore it. It's infinite numbers of topics you can come up with. The one thing that when I was working with the project is I need to have like a way to let the user just select a topic without having to come up with like these generating ideas using AI. The impact of robotic in the job marketplace. This is cool. Let's say we select that one. So it moves. Now we are still on the same screen, and I'm saying that because there's something that I'm gonna address a little bit later. There's the outline, right? So it gives you like these 6 different excuse me, it comes up with these 6 different chapter, and there's also this text input that allows you to talk with the AI to in order to change it or modify it. There's a little bit room for the user to be able to interact with it with the topics, the outline, etc. But it's going to be very easy. Now I'm just like trying to build the whole thing, make sure it works right flawlessly, and then I'm going to be able to add these other features, these additional features, like being able to kind of like change certain things on the. It's the same thing for the script, as you can see. So for example, here, if I don't want, like, I can say no intro or conclusion, and so we can revise it. It will give me like 5 different chapters without, well, it's still like it doesn't. So like I told you, we need a way to like have like the ability to interact with it. But you can say, for example, like for let's say 3 chapters maximum, right? And it will work. It's very fast. It's AI. It's kind of very fast. Now you got this little panel over here. Let's say you can select the tone, emotional or entertaining. You can select multiple ones. When you generate the script, also very speedy. You got this. I'll try to make it very conversational. If you look at the, so as you can see in the code, I said generate a short, concise, conversational, and I made that in a as bold, video script for the following outline, and I just mentioned the JSON structure that we're gonna use, and so I'm pretty happy with the script. As you can see, it's very short. Even if we have like 3 chapters, it's very short. The reason is this is gonna be less than 60-second video that we are gonna be able to generate. So when you click on next step, we are gonna move to the this is a different screen. As you can see here, we were on dashboard, now it's in voiceover, but because it's React, I do have the ability like to transfer the data from routes, and so at the end, I believe I'm just gonna put everything on one screen. But for me, when I put everything on one screen, it just becomes a mess. It's very hard like to kind of interact with the code and trying to fix bugs. So I was trying to separate those screens, but as you can see, the data is going. Here's I have a thing because I'm recording the screen, and I did not find a way to combine the internal audio with the microphone. I'm pretty sure I can do it with other software, but I'm using QuickTime, so I did not find a way to combine both the microphones. So we're not gonna hear when I click on these buttons, you can hear the sample of this like the preview of the voice. But if we click on generate, here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just download it, and when I'm editing the video, I'm just gonna play it over the screen. So it's not gonna be so here's where I have like 57 seconds. Sometimes it goes over a minute.
Hey everyone, did you know robots are taking over? From factories to hospitals, these mechanical marvels are changing the game, automating tasks and boosting efficiency like never before. Imagine robots making your favorite products, delivering packages.
This is from 11 Lab. So while it's loading, I'm just gonna go to VoiceOver, and as you can see, I am using 11 Labs API, and using the selected voice that the user is able to change. We send the API key. I'm using this model. I'm not very familiar with their model and all that. There's also this option like stability, similarity, but it's a bunch of details. I mean, the documentation is very extensive. I mean, when you look at it. Now on this screen, this is where I get stuck. I did not get stuck. I was just like trying to like stop right now because it's almost like 10 p.m. and I'm gonna go sleep. And so I'm just having like the JSON that we get from the previous screen, and we got also the audio. And so when I click generate prompts, I'm using Gemini from Google, and so it come up with these prompts that we are gonna use for the images. It's kind of good, as far as like, because somebody has to. Well, I mean, if you would like to tell me how to do it in the comment section, I'll be very grateful. But otherwise, I'm just gonna do some research on how to do it, because now I'm just saying generate image prompts for an AI image generator based on the following chapter content, return the result in JSON, and here are the chapters, and I just give it all the content. But there's techniques that you can use to come up with so the plan here is I'm gonna send those prompts. I'm gonna make sure they're good for image generators, and then I'm gonna send them to this thing over here. This is from OpenAI called the DALLE-E. I've used it previously for a client. We were kind of generating tattoos, images. So he was trying to build like this app that has like augmented reality, and you can have a tattoo and look at your arms. It was pretty cool, but we were using this one, the older one. It was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And now I see there's a new model, and this costs about 4 cents per image. There's also like higher definitions. The goal here, why I'm saying that, is because we are gonna take those images and then we're gonna move to the next step, which is step 6. And as far as the video clip, this is what I was trying to, when I was making the previous video, they were introducing this API, but when I scrolled, they said a wider release will be available in the upcoming weeks. So it's not available. But if you read over here, they say we are only granting access to select partner, primarily focusing on large teams and organizations. So in the meantime, I'm going to use a workaround. There's a workaround. It's called use API. It's called use API. This one, I've talked about it in the previous video. Allows you to use Runway from here, right? So this is what I'm going to use. And the images that we're going to send, this is the last thing I want to talk about, is they allow you to send an image as a starting point. So here you have like image. As far as 11 lab, okay. Yeah, so 11 lab, it's not a big deal. But like I told you, when we have the images, I will just send them directly to Runway, and hopefully it's going to do a good job. Otherwise, I have to come up with new prompts. And to come up with new prompt, there's two problems I have with that. Either if I can use like OpenAI, they have like these models that can actually see pictures, but it's going to be too much. Like when you like take into account the price of the audio, plus the price of images, plus the price of video, it's just going to be like too much money for 60-second clip. So I'm trying to look for cheaper alternatives, but at the same time, like what I was trying to do is like send the image to the model, and then the model analyze it and see what's going on the image, and then come up with a prompt based on what's on the image. Now that is gonna be like I do think they have this is vision pricing calculator. So for example, I did not do that, but let's just try it live. 124 by 124. Oh, it's not very expensive. 0001. So it's not expensive. Let's try 2048. Yeah, it's not expensive. I was thinking it's gonna be way expensive than that. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So since it's not that expensive, we're gonna do that. We're gonna send the image, and then the model is gonna analyze it, and then come up with a new prompt. So if there's people, it's gonna tell it to like walk in or fire in or whatever. It's like I don't know how it's gonna come up with a prompt, but hopefully we're gonna do that. And then the last thing is step 7. I'm not gonna talk about it, but once we have those assets, those images, and those video clip, we're gonna have like timestamp and trying to glue everything together, and also convert the videos to verticals like 9:16, etc. This is something I'm gonna do tomorrow. So if you like this video, please hit the like button so you can help the channel. Subscribe if you want, and have a great day.